I was coming back. Here I am, y'all. What's up, second shift? Let's get it. Let's get it. Y'all, we're gonna do a energy check-in. Okay, and then we're gonna start back up with the $20 mini reads and two questions for $10. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Hey, babies. Welcome. Welcome. All right. Beloved ancestor, spirit guides to the Most High God, I call on Archangel Michael for protection. Anybody sending anything physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, please block and blind them. I call back our energy and send theirs back with full forgiveness in all forms to the universe at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the Most High God. All right. Let's see what we got here, y'all, with this energy check-in. Hey, hey, welcome. Hey, babies. Guys, if y'all would like to donate or anything like that, if you don't mind, will you send it to my Cash App or my PayPal? You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank y'all for being here. I greatly appreciate that. I am greatly so grateful. Me and my husband are really, really grateful. Okay. Sam, you need to go find you something safe to do, okay? Because listen, it ain't over here. All right. Thank you. Go get you some healing now. Go on now. Go on now. Listen now. Woo-wee. You will be blocked. Don't come in here with any kind of funny business, okay? Thank you. Here. Here you go. Babe. Hey, welcome, baby. Here. Will you take the incense? Yeah. Thank you. All right, y'all. What's going on? Listen, the energy, y'all. People on the edge. There's a lot of shit going on. Okay. Stay balanced. Okay. I know that that's hard. Listen, if you need to, go run a bubble bath. Shut your device off. Okay. Everybody is entangled and trying to figure out what's going on. Okay. It's a lot, right? We're not gonna get in it. Okay. You got to let people stay at war with themselves, especially if you've been on your journey for a while. Stay where you need to. Babe, here's some sage right here if you want to take it through and burn it. And open up the doors. Here you go, honey.
I could.
Get the big boy sage.
How many times she gotta tell y'all pussy ass niggas quit playing, boy?
Okay, calm down.
Ain't nobody playing with you, bitch. I'll get your fucking...
Okay, guys. All right, let's tap in, see what's going on. Business. All right, guys. All right, let's get into it. Okay. All right. So y'all see? Okay. Woo wee. Yeah. All right, all right. Somebody trying to dominate something because you're healing collective. Okay, their magic's backfiring. They don't know what to do. Okay, they want to try to shut down the activists here. They want to try to shut down your money. Okay, and that's what's going on. They see that you're not worried. Okay, collective, pay attention. Class in session. Listen, you got somebody here. They trying to figure out what they gonna do next, okay? Because their abundance is in reverse, and you got this victory here, okay? Just pay attention, y'all. For my mods, y'all please just whatever. Anybody, a lot of times YouTube will, catch the comment, block them. Just anybody comes in sideways, block that energy, and just keep them at bay, okay? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And I'll do the same thing, okay? But y'all can see it before I do. Knock them down, knock them down, knock them down. Get them out of here, okay? Yeah, because somebody's hiding something, and yeah, they're real upset. Y'all, Karmic City is very triggered right now, okay? Because you got your Ace of Cups, they can't be interference, and you got your happiness here. Stay in hermit mode. Y'all see, as soon as I cut the camera on, they come in, they started. Like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Woo-wee. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, love. Thank you. All right, what's going on here? Heartbroken. Somebody overindulging. Some good news is coming through. Nine of Pentacles. Somebody may want you to share your story. What's up, babe? It'll burn out by itself. Oh, the sage? No, you'll have to put it out. Yeah. Okay, what else we got? Yeah. Somebody's heartbroken because they ass gonna end up in jail or the hospital. Okay. And they wanted this to be your destiny, but this is not. Somebody is overindulging way too much here. Okay. Yeah. Y'all, my husband does have my back, and he ain't going for that bullying and all of that. And like I told him, listen, they're internet gangsters. That's what they do. Okay, listen, everybody got a job. The Karmic's got a job too and a contract. Okay, they ain't never gonna evolve, and that's okay. Listen, we gotta stay focused though, right? Emperor, yeah, because somebody's a liar. Yeah. let's see here. What's going on here, Spirit? Yeah, somebody's salty. This Emperor here is salty because somebody got their Nine of Pentacles. They got the love of their life here. Okay, and this Emperor's not being is not being successful. Okay, there is a Tower because you snatched your power back here, collective, from somebody here. Possibly at work. This could be a boss. Somebody's really, really upset. Okay. Yeah, they do. They think that this shit's funny, but you know what? It's okay, collective. It's all right. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Guys, just let me know if you'd like to be put on the list for a $20 mini read or 2 questions for $10, okay? Yeah, there's a new beginning here, okay? They can't defeat you with this injustice here. Because you're not partaking in this, right? You're not playing with the devil. Tell me what's going on here, Spirit, with this energy. Ooh, baby. Yeah, cleans it out. Listen now. You might need to open up all your doors and windows, okay? Do a nice spring clean. Y'all know that Pluto is in retrograde until October. I think October the 11th. So yeah. You probably want to keep yourself together. Oh, because you got some blessings coming. And somebody wants you to fumble your opportunities, okay? Pay attention. Okay, thank you for the $2. Don't bring the spirit of fear in, okay? That's what that is. You don't want to bring the spirit of fear in. Robin, you said you're going home. What's up? See, workplace conflict. Somebody wants to bring conflict to your workplace. There is a fire sign and water sign coming together to expose all this. Okay, I could be talking to a mystic hermit or goddess here. And soul family, you jump timelines on this karmic family. Okay. Robin, get you some rest, baby. Okay. Listen, I'm carrying people's burdens. Go home, get you some rest, okay? You're going to be all right, love. You're going to be just fine. Hey, hey, welcome, welcome. What's up, second shift? Okay, what's going on here? Watching from afar, ready to attack. Boy, ain't that's confirmation if it ain't. Child, Lisa, as soon as I turn the camera on. Okay, listen now. Abuse of technology by your stalking family, friends, and coworkers. Bad juju done by a friend group. Y'all, I can't make this shit up. Folks, the energy just flying around and coming out. What I say about people can lie with their energy, don't lie. Like, literally. And y'all watch it all the time. Somebody here has been booking rooms with a sneaky link and something about to come to light here. Okay. Yeah. Too many lies to cover things up. Telling on themselves. Mm-hmm. All right, Spirit. What's going on here with this current energy here for my collective? Yeah, you the wounded warrior and you know the truth. Mm-hmm. And somebody don't have no strength because you moved to calmer waters and they could be watching Okay, they see you got your 10 of cups. Once again, a whole nother deck. Somebody here is just watching. They see that you're happy. You're doing what you need to do. Stick to the code is what I just heard. Okay, stick to the code that you have here and what you've been doing. Okay. What else is going on in spirit? Look, mystery of the deep sea. Devour into uncharted territories and discover hidden treasures. Yeah, you gotta keep going within. Okay. An endless journey. Every step is a new beginning. Enjoying the journey. Yeah, you just keep going in that new direction and keep doing what you've been doing here. My hand's itching too. Okay, it's money's coming in. Prosperity, opportunities. Okay. Put it in your pocket. Put it in your pocket. Okay. Okay, what else we got here? Timelines. Y'all, I'm telling you, jumping timelines. Because see, these people trying to follow you to a timeline that they can't handle that type of energy because they ain't ready for that type of growth. Confirmation. They're not ready for that type of growth. And they don't know what to do with this because whoever's trying to follow you, Henry, thank you so much. Thank you. You about to make me cry. Thank you so much. You are a blessing. The intertwining of past, present, and future. Okay? The frozen land. Even in the coldest places, there are flames and hope. And I just want to say this, guys, every single day that I come on here, y'all always give me hope. Okay? Whew. Sharon, just you said that I did a live with you. You the one that stays down the street here? Please remind me, because baby, I do so many readings for everybody. I think you was Clarksville. Yeah, I think it was Clarksville. Just remind me, okay? Because I'm over here like, hold on, wait. Hold on, please. What is it?
That's the person you're talking to.
Yeah, that's her. Yes, okay. Okay, Sharon. Yeah, just send your payment over. I got you. We'll do an update. Do you want to do it live or you want to do it personal? Just let me know. Okay. Okay. let me finish up doing my live here, and I got you. Will you be available tomorrow? Can we do it tomorrow? Sharon, that'll work out good. And you know my hour is 85 and my 30 minutes are 45. So yeah. And I'll put you down here on my list, okay? For personal reading tomorrow. Okay, walking in the fog. Brave, let's see. Brave in the fog to find the answers. Y'all, because y'all, this is a. Okay. Okay. It must be something serious, huh? I'm telling you, it's a lot of things that's happening. Yeah, it's a lot of shit going on, y'all. People are that's hidden lives, secrets, different things like this. These people like trying to come and they walking into some foggy shit where collective you can see in the fog, right? Wow. Okay. The Endless Universe, exploring uncharted territories and discovering new possibilities. Have y'all noticed ever since I've been pulling from this deck, it's saying uncharted territories, okay? Different things like this, right? You're walking into a very uncomfortable time, and it's like faith over fear at this moment, right? Because you're walking into uncharted territories with a lot of shit here, especially coming to a new timeline. Because it's like I said earlier today, us walking into something we never done before, you got to have patience, you got to have faith, right? And that's where people want to come in. They want to be that, they want to put that fear into you. And it's like, oh no, we see what we not gonna do is that right there, right? Pay attention, yeah. All right. Yeah, you already made a decision. You said, no, I'm not going to bring fear with me, VG. I'm going to go with this change. I'm going to call judgment. And now they're in fear. Y'all see what I'm saying? If somebody was sending you fear, now they're in fear and they don't know what to do with themselves. Okay? Yeah. See, something about your health. Your health is your wealth. And somebody here could have been saying that you was unstable or you was sick or you're this and you're that. And it's like, what do you mean? Like, no, that's your current situation, not mine, right? You got happiness in reverse. You got courage in reverse. And see, you stay balanced and you have peace. And somebody has regret because they couldn't rip you apart. They was unsuccessful with this. Spirit saying that these snakes is poking their heads out. And they getting chopped off, okay? Yeah. Something about these snakes and they don't understand, okay? That's right. Man, what you said. Love in reverse. Because they ain't got no love. They're not honest either. They full of shit. They always blaming everybody. Meanwhile, you're over here and you showing gratitude for all the failures and you got back up, collective, and you just kept going. Right? Like I was telling y'all today. Is man, listen. I've been knocked down so much in my life. And I just keep getting back up. It started being a routine for me. And it's like, okay, cool. All right, that didn't work out. Let me get back up. Let me get back up. Like, You know what I'm saying? I'm still in motion, still in motion. Like, no matter what comes my way, what happens, collective, you got to get back up. It don't matter who is not rooting for you. You gotta bet on yourself at all costs in every situation. You gotta know that you got this. Don't react how they expect you to react. Start moving different. Start doing things different. Start responding different. You know what I'm saying? That's right. I need y'all to get back up. We ain't getting down. How long you been down, collective? Get up out the mud. It's time. But you know what I need you to remember? Who was kicking you while you was down in that mud. Take a mental note, because I sure did. And you make them stand on that same energy. But you keep standing on business. Okay? And if I got to get up here every single day and remind y'all that, get back up. I don't care what they have to say. That is what they want to do. That is their life. That's what they have going on, not you. When you know what you're doing and what you're putting your energy into, there ain't no reason to address a fucking thing that nobody has to say. Put your energy into something good. Okay? Y'all, let me tell you something about Miss Busy Bee here. She has got a stalker that don't stop. They make YouTubes about her and talk about her and her son. And she's an inspiration to me because I see her every single day. They always picking with her. And ripping her character apart and doing this and doing that. And you know what? She still posts this picture with her and her baby going to the movies, going to the park, doing things. You know where she's putting her energy? Into her baby. Not into that bullshit right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, this shit is crazy. Like, I just sit and I watch, and y'all be doing this to people, and it's like, what do y'all get out of this? Did you get the job? Did you get the man? Did you get the woman? What's going on here? Like, y'all go around ripping people apart and hurting them, and these be the same people that'll give you the shirt off their back. Like, literally, will give you their last $10. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what is going on here? Y'all, people, we live in an evil world. But see, look, somebody here cannot put an ending to you, collective. Okay? They don't have no self-esteem. They don't believe in their self. Because you know how much courage it takes to get up here on this camera. And I've said this before. It takes a lot of courage to get up here and be that content creator and do what we do every single day. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have that courage. They don't have the knowledge. They don't have the know-how. They don't want to sit and learn. Like, it takes a lot of work to get up here and do what we do. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of patience. And you got to have tough skin. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. And people just, they constantly just always attacking. And it's like, what is that? Where is that getting you? Not a damn place. If they took all that energy and put that into their self, into their own life, man, life would be so much better for them. But you know what I say? Some people is not put here to evolve, collective. They're not. Oh, yeah, you do, Don. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And somebody is in denial because they're envious. Because that's really what it is. I could be talking to my people that's online. Like, somebody hates the fact that you just get up and you just keep moving. Like, you keep posting your content. You posting on Instagram, IG. IG, Instagram, same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, Facebook, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You just keep getting up and they want you to just, you know what I'm saying? They want to think they're going to keep coming over there and doing this. And you're like, well, whatever. Block and delete. Motherfuckers. Then you got to go and then they're making a whole new account on the same IP address. Then you get blocked. How many accounts y'all going to keep making and keep getting blocked? Like, what the hell? Because somebody wants you to be grieving and you're not. Hello, Jenny. Welcome. And it's like, nah, collective. Listen, we're not going to be suffering with these folks. Like, man, I don't know about y'all, but I done evolved so much to the point where I don't know what to tell you. I'm booked and busy. I got shit to do. I'm trying to help people get themselves together and get their mental straight, because I know what it's like to have somebody to come in and mentally and emotionally and physically and spiritually and financially abuse you consistently. Like, so I want to teach y'all how, guess what? No, you ain't got to deal with that. Like I told Miss Roberts, she leaving the hospital. Miss Kim, you ain't going back, okay? Miss Kim, I know you back here listening. We are not carrying anybody's burdens to where it's got our health to the point where we gonna have to go to the hospital. No. No. Hey, honey, how's your day been? We're not carrying nobody's burdens where we find ourselves physically sick about things. We gonna keep doing what we need to do, focus on our future, and keep moving forward. We already learned those lessons. The only reason we look back is look in the mirror and say, okay, I'm not going that direction. You know what I'm saying? Really, really important. Yeah. Because your health is connected to your wealth, and it's like, shit, we ain't, nope, nope. Because listen, when they can't play with your mental, then they don't know what to do. Huh? Yeah. And that's the thing, is it's like, no, you can't get me in my head, because I already seen that pattern. I seen that cycle. I seen where this is going, right? And it's like, man, nope, not doing that. No. Spirit's also saying something about sitting at a table. Sitting at the table with Judas. Judas's table is collapsing, okay, during year 9. So these Judases and Jezebels don't know what to do, because the table they were sitting at, you got people, places, and things that are sitting here saying, hold up, what just happened here? Why is the table falling? Because look what was going on around that table, and what people, places, and things was actually their hidden agendas and what they was doing, right? And it's like, oh, yeah. Yeah, see the opportunities with 10 of Pentacles. See, because it was something fishy here, okay? That cursed bag of money with that family. And see, you could have moved away from this family, and this cursed bag of money is coming back to haunt this I just heard organization. Okay, I don't know what the hell's going on here, but child, listen now. Because they didn't want to walk away from something. Queen of Swords in reverse. That's exactly right. He sure did. Yeah. And see, now you coming up out of the 7 of Pentacles energy, but see, you put in hard work to do this. You didn't do this the easy way, okay? And this cursed bag of money has got these opportunities that was sitting at the table with Judas. They're just over here, and they're like, oh, wow, like this is what's going on here. Well, they're going to have to answer for what they've been doing, collective, when you've been putting in the hard work over here, going to your 9 to 5, doing what you're doing, you know what I'm saying, and working hard and doing what has to get. Listen now, the streets, listen now, the streets don't love you. They gonna send you back in a body bag, or they gonna send you to the penitentiary. You only got 2 options. You know what I'm saying? And then look, say you got this idiot here, child. Sir, I don't think people is tweaking these days. They're dying, okay? These drugs out here on these streets, do you watch the news? Because I know my timeline is full of people overdosing. Like, this ain't no game out here. Like, people really, really need to be getting themselves together. Like, listen now. I don't even know what you would call that shit. I feel like it's a dose of death out here whenever you're messing around out here getting high. Like, this is not no game out here no more. Like I'm serious, y'all. Man, and like I can't tell you, like in the past just year, how many people did I know from my past that's overdosed, and they've actually um are you? I'm proud of you. Yeah, so you know. Y'all, that's my daughter, Brianna. Yeah. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? So people just don't, man, like they don't understand. Like, man, that's a dose of death now. You know, these drugs out here ain't playing. And then you got people that is like mixing things and doing stuff. Y'all just check on your people. If you see them and they need your help, listen, don't judge them. Go over there and help them, because you never know what somebody's going through in life. You know what I'm saying? You never ever know at all. And yeah, see, it's new beginnings here. Mm-hmm. And see, somebody could be judging you because you're not traditional and maybe you are spiritual. You know what I'm saying? But there's just a certain kind of way that you live your life, and you could have changed it up just like VG has. Like, I changed my whole life around. I don't fuck around and find out no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a part of my life that was a lesson that I learned, right? Like I was talking about last night. I had to understand why I would keep repeating cycles, and why I would keep going back to bad people that wasn't good for me, or going back to the bottle, or going back and doing things. You know what I'm saying? Like, my daughter seen me go through cycles. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, that's not a part of my life that I'm repeating ever again. Okay. That's right. Because you don't realize how it affects the people that you love. And it's a sickness. It really is. It's a sickness, but it's something that you got to go within. And I feel like from May to October, this is something here that really needs to be looked at. If you are fighting with, being an alcoholic, you know what I'm saying? And KE, I'm gonna say this, baby, go see a doctor. Go see a doctor, because you literally can die from alcohol withdrawals, because the body's so codependent on it now, right? And it's like, go see a doctor and have them to help you. Yeah. And they can find you some kind of medicine or something. Even go and put yourself in a inpatient rehab. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's a good start, because y'all, the two things that you can with withdrawals. Okay, alcohol and benzos. Okay, and the body gets so codependent. Yes, your body can't handle it. You got to have something right in place of that, because like with cocaine or heroin or pills, stuff like that, them withdrawals will make you feel like you're dying, but it ain't as bad, right? The withdrawals from benzos and alcohol, yeah, they'll take you out, because your liver, all of that stuff will shut down. Yeah, my granddaddy, he died from cirrhosis of the liver. Yeah. Y'all, it was so bad he was bleeding. Like, and he would take aspirins. My dad, he told me the story, like, he would take aspirins every single day. And it got to the point, like, he pulled up one day and like he was bleeding everywhere. And yeah, it was really, really sad. Yeah, see, there's a third party here that's trying to blind somebody from something here, okay? Because, see, they're not celebrating. Because somebody's stagnant about the past here. Because they know that they was misguiding somebody sitting at this table with Judas. They already know what they was doing here. Yeah, you right. You got this, Kay. Listen, don't be sorry. Because, listen, that's a sickness. right? I listen, my whole family, they all have some kind of addiction. Like all of them, they face some kind of addiction. They was an alcoholic. They smoke crack. They listen now, take pills, whatever. Right? Like it's a bloodline thing, and that's one of the generational curses that I was called on to break. So I broke that addiction, but I always told y'all, like, I would always go back to alcohol. That was my biggest thing, So it was like I had to break that cycle. So that's what's going on. This is not, and see, you got to think it's a coping mechanism. That's how you start doing this. Because when I'd go through something, I'd walk to the liquor store. Come on, kids, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a coping mechanism. I was coping with certain people, places, and things that I would never talk about. I wouldn't say nothing to nobody because there were certain things, from my own, childhood and things like that I was fighting with. And that was my coping mechanism. And it was real bad. Okay, listen, my daughter's she's telling you about that box of wine, and then I would get drunk and I would cry, and you know what I'm saying? Like that alcohol was my go-to because also too I was experiencing my gifts, and it would scare me what I was seeing. So that would be the only thing that I could stop the where I couldn't see things. So then I would sit and I would get drunk all the time. And you don't understand, but your children are watching you do this. And now it's like, did they pick up the habit or did they not do it? See, and we don't understand. At that time, our kids are watching. And it's like now we're hoping and praying that our kids don't repeat our cycles. You know what I'm saying? It's like, please don't be an idiot like me. Learn from what mom and dad's been through and what they gone through. Like go and have a prosperous life, a prosperous future. Get into that healing and do what needs to be done, right? And that's really, really important because it's our responsibility. Because at the end of the day, that's where some of these parents don't understand. You got to take accountability for your actions because that's why your children, they need to know that you realize what the hell you done. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't sit there and be like, no, I wasn't that person, because no, you was sick. You had an addiction. That addiction was controlling you because there was something here that you needed to cope with, and then your body started being physically codependent on it. Yeah, and you got this. I promise you do. It's mind over matter. See, because like this day and time, shit. Mm-hmm. But and say you say that's the thing is every mistake I've made in my life, my daughter is sitting there telling you in 2 weeks she's going to be 22. No kids, no addiction, no relationship, no situationship. Because she's seen me be in bad relationships. She's seen me in full blown addiction. Okay. Uh, and she's seen me have to fight to raise them. Because I was fighting through childhood wounds, I was fighting through addiction, I was fighting through bad relationships, still having to be a mother. And that's why I say, like, man, listen, all the trials and tribulations, yeah, my daughter, yeah. Her and my oldest, yeah. Her and my oldest, they look very, very much like me. Babe, Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm back. Ooh, child. Disrespect ain't gonna get you far in life. I'm just saying, disrespect's not gonna get you far in life. Ace of Pentacles. See, somebody here wants you to focus on this and focus on that. You know, the past was teaching us lessons, like I was saying, you know, and it is what it is. We got to take those lessons and take accountability for them and move forward. And you know, forgiveness is a big key to things. And sometimes people are they don't want to forgive because they would rather, you know, just be mad all the time, right? And it's like, okay, listen, let's have empathy for a minute and compassion and look at the other side of the spectrum and see what got to the problem. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I do. Like, I things from my past, I look at people's how they was raised. I look at their parents, shit like that. Yeah. mm-hmm. But I have empathy and I look and I'm like, you know what? That's how they was raised. Like that's what they grew up around. That's what they was raised around. Like they think that this shit is normal, right? And it's like, okay, yeah. And when you start looking at this, it's really really important for you to say, okay, let me have compassion for them and let me show them grace. Well, these people, confirmation with Hercules in here, these people don't have that type of compassion because possibly they ain't never been without food. They ain't never been without a place to live. They ain't never had to sleep in no vehicle. So they don't know what that struggle means. You know what I'm saying? So somebody was sitting at Judas's table and now everything is breaking down and it's like, what's happening here? Because somebody could have had a silver spoon shoved up their ass their whole life. And it's like, okay, what the hell just happened here? You know, they don't know what it's like. They don't understand that, you know, you had to struggle. You come from the other side of the tracks. You know, there's some things, you know, people like to come to our side of the tracks and they want to play around. But then whenever the heat gets turned up in the kitchen, they want to run back to where they can have somebody to write them a check and get their ass out of something. They ain't never had to work hard. They ain't never had to be without to know what that's like. Y'all, these are the same people that's sitting at Judas's table right now. And they really, really mad and they're really upset. Mm-hmm. See, and everything is coming to light, and this is why you're being able to move to calmer waters. And see, year 9, like I said, there is some healing here, and all of this. Y'all know Neptune went into Aries, and that ain't happened since the 1800s. And there is an illusion here that Aries is breaking through. That's a fiery energy. You see what I'm saying? So Aries is breaking through this illusion, and folks is like, that's why this aggressive energy is happening like it is. You know what I'm saying? And if you got Aries anywhere in your chart, you want to look it up and figure out where that is. Is that with home? Is that with career? Is that with family? Is that with childhood? Is that with friends? Like, what placement is this for you? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Because at some point, collective, I'm gonna be honest with you, some people need to be saying shit with your chest because they be thinking shit's a game. They be thinking that it's a joke. You know what I'm saying? And you're sitting here and you're like, man, I'm not playing around. Like, that's like some people from my past, they'll like hit me up and be like, hey VG, you know what I'm saying? You want to go hang out? And I'm like, I'm really busy. And then they'll be like, well, you want to go to the bar? And it's like, I don't drink anymore. What do you mean? Like, we just do you see what I'm saying? Y'all hold on one second. Sorry, y'all. It's my dog. Okay, my dog is Hercules is. I don't know what's going on. He is over there. He just ran to the neighbor's house trying to go get the Coco, the neighbor's dog over here. Then the other neighbor got this guinea pig over here. Y'all, listen. Y'all, and he's so damn sneaky. We got like a little gate thing up there to where he can't get out. So now he done learn how to maneuver the gate with the brick and then got out, right? I was like, you were about to go in your kennel. His ass is over here acting a damn fool. Tell me what's going on. Somebody trying to escape something, y'all, okay? Yeah. Somebody's heartless and they just trying to get this Nine of Pentacles, okay? Yeah, he is. He's something else. Mm. And see, somebody don't want their world to end here, okay? Y'all, this could be a stalking ass ex from the past, okay, that don't understand, like, that you have moved on, like, and the only reason they want to reconnect to you is because they want this Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, okay? I was talking about that earlier. And y'all, we ain't even in Mercury retrograde, and it's like this energy is like, this is like a gnat that just won't leave, okay? Like, they keep calling, they keep sending messages, they keep sending their family, they watching your social media. And it's like, what's going on? Oh, sorry, love. Okay. Okay, Sharon, I just seen your Cash App, babe. I got you. Hold on one second. Okay, y'all. What's up, CK? Okay. CK, are you the one that sent the Cash App over? Hey, Goddess, welcome back. Welcome, welcome. I think we're gonna have to get, one of them doggy gates your sister's got. That's what we need to get, one of them doggy gates. At Walmart, yeah. And I noticed too, whenever this morning when I got up, he's getting longer. He needs a bigger kennel. I noticed that too.
Yeah, I've been trying to tell you that.
Yeah, I noticed his long ass legs. Yeah. Y'all listen, he's Pam, hold on one second. Yeah, his sister, she's got one, but she's got little small baby dogs. But yeah, she's got the ones that connect to the doorway that you're talking about. Yeah, look at him. Look at his ass, y'all. He's so bad. And then look, he looks.
Say what's cracking.
No, he looks like Lily. That's funny. That I was about to say, look at him. He looks just like Lily. Bree. Yeah. Like even his eyes, his facial features, but he's a chow. He's a chow slash German Shepherd. Mm-hmm. He was like this big whenever Babe brought him home to me right after Lily died. And yeah, he was like this big, and he's just growing and growing and growing. It's like overnight. Okay, Sharon, what's up? You said yours is a German Shepherd. Okay, mixed. Gotcha. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, he is. He's a big baby, but he's aggressive though. Like, but in a kid like way. He is a baby. He is a baby. He just has his ways. He is very aggressive with him, but like he'll come over here with me. Okay, don't listen now. Here we go. I'm gonna go on and get this gone. Don't be Lisa. Y'all know how much y'all about to get y'all's ass tore up. Look, now you want to attack my child. You see what I'm saying? Don't do that now. You better find you something safe to do. Find you something safe to do. Okay, Sharon, what's going on? We got a fight here. Tell me here about this 501s here for Sharon. Somebody ain't got no movement, sis. And you're in this Queen of Pentacles energy, and somebody's upset because you're doing what you need to do. I already know. I done deleted the comment. Like, listen now. Don't be having your chairs rocking and your doors opening up, okay? And then you over here wondering what happened because the beloved ancestors done pulled up. Y'all better leave Divine Feminine and her kids alone. I be trying to tell y'all, but y'all don't want to listen. Somebody mad because you come up out of this Seven of Pentacles energy, sis. Somebody mad as hell. Look, the star cards, you let the past go. You done healed. Okay? And somebody's mad because you're being celebrated, but this is your journey. Like, you're doing what you want to do with your own life, and that's fine. Like, but just because it don't look like this to somebody else, it ain't, it ain't their business. That's what's wrong with people. Man, listen now. Because they want to keep people blinded. They're watching, and they don't want to walk away, and they don't understand you, the wounded warrior, and now they're trapped up. Okay, now your beloved ancestors over here and done stepped up, and now they at the gun line. And it's like, what's going on here? What's happening? Because Spirit's bringing towers and knocking all these situations down, right? And confirmation. Is there something like particular that you wanted to know, Sharon? I feel like in the midst of a foggy situation, you're finding answers, and it's like, because you can see certain things, right? You can see through this illusion. You can see what's happening, and it's like, Okay. I wasn't ready to see that spirit. But spirit's showing your ass anyways, because there's something here that you need to see clearly. Because it's too many lies to be things to be covered up here. Uh-huh. Yeah, you didn't fall for this temptation. 10 of Wands in reverse, 10, 10. That's yeah. And that's the truth. You're a master manifester too. Whatever you think of, you want, it comes right to you. Cause somebody here, this could be somebody from your childhood, like a childhood lover or somebody else or whatever the case may be, right? And it's somebody don't know how to handle you because you are different now, right? You don't respond like you used to. Confirmation again. 725. Like, and they can't come in and play with you and play on your mental because you ain't responding. You could be looking at somebody like, okay, I got shit to do. I gotta go. Right? Like something about this, Sharon. Especially if this is something that has to do with the past and like with like family or something like that. It's like, you know, I remember how that happened differently, right? This is like, okay, like a drunk person who blacks out and they don't remember what they do, and they're trying to tell you what happened, and you're like, no, you don't remember. Like you done A, B, C, or D. You see what I'm saying? Like, and you like, I remember very clearly what happened here, right? And somebody's like, oh, hold on, wait a minute. You weren't supposed to remember something here. And somebody is like, yeah, you was showing your ass, right? Because I know that sometimes like spirit will take me back to my days where confirmation, I can't make this shit up. Where whenever I was intoxicated or certain things would happen and I'll see it in a dream, and I'm like, damn. Or like when I get around people that's intoxicated and they're showing out, spirit will be like, yep, that was you back then. You see what I'm saying? It was a reminder to let me know, like, you see how you used to show your ass? Yeah. That's why your ass, you know what I'm saying? It's always a reminder somewhere, right? And it's like, shit, okay. Because you don't realize how out of control you are because your motor skills ain't working. Your ass is blind running drunk or whatever you're doing. And somebody here is like, no, no, I wasn't like that. And you're like, yes, you was too. Shit, you don't even know what you was doing, right? Denial. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody's in denial about their behavior and what they have been doing here. And you just reacting different. And yeah, I feel like your lessons learned. Somebody's getting some bad news here, and you're getting a new beginning. Okay, there's a third party over here. They're not celebrating confirmation. Yes, that's an epiphany. That's what it is. That's like I was telling you guys like whenever Spirit showed me my funeral, honey. When I was laying in that casket, I'm sitting over here and I see all these people coming over me, and I'm like, wow. And some of the things that they were saying over my body, I was like, whoa, like, hold on. I woke up and I'm like, mm. Well, thank you for letting me know where I stand with y'all. Shit, I didn't know it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sharon, I feel like overall, like at the end of the day, it's it's too many lies for somebody to cover something up. They can keep denying shit, but it ain't working. Like people have to take accountability for their actions. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And like I always say, sometimes you don't know that you're sitting at the table with people that's doing A, B, C, or D, but you got to wake up to what that is. You got to see things for what it is. If something is off, if you walk in and whatever the case may be, it's there. There is certain you got to look at it. Yeah. And Bree, can I tell you something? It's because you've been around certain people, places, and things that spirit needed you to wake up to. That's what that is. Because whenever I had my dream, it was about my addiction and about the road I was going down. And spirit was letting me know, no, like, this is what's going to happen to you if you keep going and going on these binges and getting high and getting drunk and stuff like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that was a warning because you're tapping into your gifts. That's why when you come in here last night, I had seen you in my dreams twice. I knew you was coming. I just seen you in my dreams. It's almost like in the dream state you was reaching out, saying, "Mom, I'm coming." You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you're learning to tap into your gifts now. Dream interpretation could be very, very significant. I told my husband you was coming. I told him I seen you in my dreams. Mm-hmm. Cause see, people, places, and things around you, they're trying to suppress that gift that you have, just like your mama. They try to suppress my gift, and now I'm so see that's another thing where you don't get high, you don't drink, you don't interact with people, places, and things, and you being a hermit and just going to work. You're keeping your energy cleansed and purified. You're already working in a toxic environment. So you're picking up on a lot of that energy. You know what I'm saying? So where on the outside of your job, you just going home and doing what you need to do. Yeah. You're keeping your energy cleansed. Cause see, somebody's upset because folks is walking away. Well, occasionally, you don't sit around and you don't need to drink all the time. There's a difference when drinking occasionally with intentions to have a good time, and there's a difference of having that intention to suppress something, right? So that's really, really important. Look, KE will tell you it's a difference from drinking and just getting just smashed drunk to forget about something, or just going out with your friends and just having a, you know, it's Cinco de Mayo, y'all. Listen now, everybody out, everybody out. They over here really doing some shit here. Okay, let's see here. Thank you, I appreciate that. Right? Listen, I just got up out of bed. I took a power nap after I had done that 4 hour live earlier, and yeah, I ate some homemade chicken and dressing and went to sleep. Yeah, Brianna, she was raised in a household with addicts. She knows. It's hard on the whole family, and that's what people don't understand. And you got people, they don't get that shit because there's going to be two things that happen here. Either your kids pick up that addiction, or it will be a very, very straining, tough situation. And that's the thing. That's why I say, like, our generation, Gen X, like, we're having to take accountability because we was raised with parents that didn't give a fuck. They didn't check our backpacks. They didn't care. They wasn't never home. We didn't know what emotions was. We didn't know anything. And then 9 times out of 10, they'd be out at the bar getting drunk, or they get drunk with you. You know what I'm saying? You're sitting over here and you was raised in toxicity. So now that you become a parent, you winging this shit because you don't know shit. You're over here, you're looking, and you're like, I gotta go to work. Okay, listen, we're gonna do this because that's what our parents was taught. So now it's like you find your kids suffering because of how you was raised, and it's like, what the fuck, man? Like and that's where these cycles has got to stop. They have to. We have to put a stop to them cycles and to what's going on, and then staying in situations with people, places, and things. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's and it's a and then also you got to look at both sides of the spectrum with both parents as well. How was both parents raised? Did they have a two-parent home where they had a loving family, or did they come from a two-parent home where they used to beat the shit out of each other and they used to get drunk and go out and cheat on each other and do this and do that? You know what I'm saying? Or was it, like I said, a single-parent home where mom had to work and dad wasn't in, or vice versa? Yep. Or that, yep, they was doing crack and listen now. Don't let people fool you because listen, I told y'all there's a situation where back then there was a set of family members that had smoked crack on Friday and Saturdays, get up and cook breakfast and be like, okay guys, we're gonna go fishing, we're gonna go shopping and do this, and you're looking and you're like, what the fuck? Just they just smoked $500 worth of crack the night before, but the next morning get up whistling around the house, and you're like, what? Like, what? Just responsible crackheads, though. Like, and I swear, if you had ever seen these people, you would never ever know that this is what they do. Like, you would never have no fucking clue. And it's like, what the? Yeah, you know who I'm talking about, Brie. I'm like, hold up, you. What just happened here? Because when you was little, they would be like, they would call me on Saturdays and say, well, hey, come on over here and yeah, bring the kids over here. Listen, I'm gonna take them down to the park and we're gonna go fishing. Next weekend I think we want to take them to Gatlinburg, and and they just thought it was normal. Like, y'all, I'm telling you, and you would never ever think that this is the kind of lifestyle. So then you think the kids, they're over here, they don't know shit. Granddaddy been over here. He been smoking and drinking and doing whatever, and shit, it is what that, and exactly right. Great job, never, I mean, beautiful home. You would never ever think. That's why I say don't judge a book by its cover, because you never know what's going on the inside of somebody's, life. Yeah, exactly. You would never ever think. Hmm. And see, that was the one thing that he was always good to the kids. No matter how much dope he smoked, he loved it. He loved the grandkids. He would, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, okay, but y'all listen, this was a lifestyle, and this was normal. So it's like that's the thing, is like these people find this shit normal, where now it's like they're looking, they're like, no, this ain't normal. What's going on here? That's why I say, man, this day and time, it ain't like it used to be. All right, yeah. Mm-hmm. And then sometimes on Fridays, call and be like, listen, we're gonna put some steak and potatoes on the grill. Come on over here. And it's like, well, okay. go over there, and then after the kids lay down, that's whenever the real party starts. Whenever she was younger, it's like that's when the real party started. And yeah, y'all, I was shocked when I found out, but I don't judge shit. I'm from the hood. I'm over here and I'm like, shit, these people business. That's what they want to do, whatever. Yeah. Queen of Cups in reverse, King of Swords. I can't make that up. And why that energy just come out? I'm telling you. And really what it was a coping mechanism. You know what I'm saying? It was a coping mechanism somewhere. And the more the addiction got worse, like it got worse in the household, right? Somebody stagnant about the past because people walked away from them because of the covering things up. You said very common in New Orleans. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all, you would be very, very surprised to know that, man, this is a normal daily routine for people, and they might be sitting in positions in the justice system, in the higher finance somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like they got Jack in the drawer. Okay, y'all. Today I seen a post on Facebook. Love her, bless her heart. And it's Cinco de Mayo. Y'all, she had a lime in her purse and she had a little shot glass. And she said, you got to stay ready so you don't get ready. And I'm just sitting here and I'm like, whoo, child. That would have been me if I wouldn't have got my shit together. But this woman literally went to work with a lime and a shot glass in her pocketbook talking about you got to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody's looking for some options here and they can't play victim because they know people know who they are now. Mm-hmm. Right, right. Yeah, and see, if people's not fighting with them, they're like, listen, we know who you are, it's okay. That's exactly right. And see, that is what we need to incorporate within the system, Bree. Is I talked to a official whenever I had to go to the courthouse, and that's what I said to him. I said, instead of just like throwing people in jail, let's sit down and ask them why they keep repeating this cycle. Let's get to the bottom of it, because he was talking about. See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, she is my child because of all the shit that she's been through. She's getting it now. She understands. We need to stop normalizing it, and we need to get to the root of the problem. And dude was telling me that he's been a sheriff's officer for like 12 years, blah blah blah. He was like, "Oh, they're going to come back." I said, I said it's people like you that is the problem, because instead of you saying something like that, why don't you sit and talk to them about why they keep coming back? What is the root problem, the root cause of them keep repeating this cycle here? Like they need to be heard. Somebody wants to be heard here. So help them. And that's why I feel like a lot of people come here because this is a safe place. This is a safe place for them, because I get it. Like, you can tell people till you're blue in the face with different types of symptoms of what's going on that you're needing some kind of help, and people don't want it. They laugh at it. They'll go and they'll be like going over here to the family like, oh, did you see them? They was doing this, they was doing that. How about, instead of talking about them and judging them, help them figure out what the root cause is so we can fix it. We need to find the answers and fix this. There needs to be some kind of like childhood healing trauma within the prison system. They need somebody that can go in there and really get to the root cause of why these men and women keep doing what they're doing. And that's really important. But you got that but see, that's their money. That's how that's it's a cycle. Also, it's to keep the men in prison and keep the families and keep the fathers away from the children. That's why they set the system up. That's why they set the projects up. So the mama can move in the projects. The daddy's a convicted felon. He can't be there. So then the kids are being without the father. You know what I'm saying? So then that puts it all off on the mama, even with the daddy trying to be involved. But they want to keep him in the system. And if he's a convicted felon, then he can't get out. He can't get a job. So then he's got to go back to the streets. You see what I'm saying? And it's like it's a whole problem. And it's like, okay, quit telling them that they have all these opportunities whenever they get ready to be released from prison when there's no opportunities. That's a lie. So then they're going to go back, and they're going to go back to what they know. What? The streets. How can they feed their family? Things like this. They try to sell them a dream that they broke asses can't afford to buy. And it ain't fair, because it's like, okay, you gave me this paper and said I can call all these people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. That's exactly right, Miranda. That's some real shit. But see, that's the thing is like, but this has been something been going on for generations and generations and generations. I remember as a little girl going to the prison to see my aunt's man. We go every Saturday. And I remember like we used to sit in this gym on this old couch, and he'd be in there smoking cigarettes and all kinds of shit. Prison's totally different than how it used to be. They used to give you like work release and all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? They cut all of that off. They cut a lot of things off that used to happen. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's just man, you got to get a different mindset though. You know what I'm saying? Because prison will change your mindset. And if you get in there and you get connected with the wrong people, see y'all, this is where my husband comes in, because he done 13 and a half in prison. And he'll tell you, it's all about you changing. Like, you got to make sure that you don't get in there and get connected with the wrong people and having them set you down and do things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be careful who's trying to be the leader of the pack. Okay. And that's really important, man. Like, it's about the company that you keep, and folks don't understand that. And they be like, hold on, what just happened here? It's the company that you keep. You remember? I had to learn that too. And I'm over here and I'm like, hold on, what just happened here? Hold up, I didn't know ABC. Wait a minute, hold on. Now, that's why I don't sit at everybody's table. That's why now I am very, very selective of what I do, who I talk to, who I'm around, because you never know what somebody is doing over here. Hmm.
How about this shit?
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, them private ones, yeah, they do what they want to, because it's all about the money, baby. That's a money business. It's all about the pinnacles. They don't care about these men or women that's in there, that's suffering, that need help or anything else. That you realize they just another number. That's it, and that's how they treat them.
That's anywhere though.
Yeah,
That's not just private prisons.
yeah, that's everywhere. And it's a sad, it's a broken system. And the next 20 years, y'all, these broken systems is going to be fixed. That's why Age of Aquarius is here. That's why year 9, all this stuff is being dismantled, right? That's why we talked about year 9 with astrology, and then you got all these planets that are moving around and being active. You know what I'm saying? It's all about changing your mindset. Go and look at that belief system that you was raised in. Okay, that shit ain't working for me. Now it's time to go into uncharted territories over here and really look at something and say, okay, this is something I ain't never done. You know what I'm saying? Like my husband, his job, this is something he's never done before. But he is grabbed it by the horns and literally like walked into this shit and rolling with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now he's loving it. Yeah.
The thing is,
Mm-hmm.
she got to be careful working, especially at Riverbend.
Mm-hmm.
By her being young and not like it, it's dudes there that will prey on her.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hey Bree, my husband said you need to be careful. He said them men they like young women like you. They'll prey on you.
Shit, I did 5 years at Riverbend on Supermax.
He said he done 5 years at Riverbend on Supermax. He said
Say you was young.
she heard what you said. She said I'm not doing my argument. Yeah, she got.
Yeah, that mouth something foul. I was just trying to tell you. Yes. Hey, look here, cuz. I'm just trying to give you some advice for your own good. Them boys down there, I did 5 years at Riverbend on Supermax. Them boys will snatch your little young self up and snatch you in that cell, and you will never come home again. I'm telling you what I know, what I seen.
Mm-hmm.
Don't nobody care nothing about your people, who you know, who you is. None of that, cuz.
Oh, she said she's on death row. Them folks just want a listening ear and someone to hear them. Oh wow.
Now the thing is about that death row.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. You right on it.
Mm.
Just
Okay.
don't never let them. I don't give a fuck if you walking around eating a cracker.
Yeah, don't get
Don't
too
give them
comfortable.
folks no crackers,
Mm.
no extra books, no nothing. Cause motherfuckers will go around. Oh, you know Bree.
Mm.
Oh, that Snow Bunny. Oh yeah, she brought me an extra cookie or shit. She gave me a drink out of her bottle or whatever the case may be. Don't do that, cause niggas will snatch you up in that cell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you what I know. I'm trying
Yeah.
to look out for you.
Mm-hmm. She said they do. She does overnights.
Shit, that's when they all be up at nighttime.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I got some people at Riverbend too.
Just be safe. That's all.
You need security, reach out.
Just be safe. You know what I'm saying? That's all, baby. Cause that's a serious job. And then like you take on people's emotions like a mother. They on death row. They know they dying. Like, and you're right. They do need somebody, man. Like that's a serious job. Yeah.
We'll charge it.
Da 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 da.
Right here, I see it.
Well, my fast charger's right here, but the other one I think is in there beside the bed. I think today. Yeah. Okay. What is this? Okay.
It's the difference between an inmate and a convict.
Yeah, you're right. Listen. You know your daddy's finesse game. Listen now, let's just keep it 100 right now. Yeah, if you learned anything, because you know he been in and out that motherfucker before you come out the womb. Yeah. Yeah. That damn silver. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
You better stay a silver tongue ass over there.
Okay.
Yeah, he know what's good. He stays at over
Yeah.
there.
I'm trying to tell you, listen.
He know what the fuck is good.
Shit. Yeah, somebody trying to blind somebody to something. You said, look. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, your Aunt Jen, my middle sister, she always kept one in prison. It was weird. Growing up, like whenever I was right before I actually had a child, she had a man and he went to prison. She married him and all kind. Then she ended up leaving Tennessee and she went. Her new man, I think, is in San Quentin prison. She went all the way across the world, and I'm like, what is dude ended up getting out. He ended up getting out, and she left him. So she went down and she ended up leaving him. You know what I'm saying?
She said, now, Bree, it just didn't show her message.
Mm-hmm.
She said, yeah, her dumb ass taking care of a motherfucking prison, promising you the world from behind bars. Be fucking for real. Oh, she's smart.
Yeah, she knows.
Bree smart as hell.
Yeah, she knows.
Bree smart as hell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I watched it too, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, I said, why did you? I said, you went to the prison and married this man and everything else. I said, as soon as he got out, she was like, I couldn't do this. I was like, oh, it's a control thing with you. So as long as she knew that he was being locked down in a cell, she was okay. So I guess she went to San Quentin and she got her a lifer. I don't know. Y'all, I'm telling you, I was like, what is happening here? Y'all, it's a real sickness. Cause she had childhood wounds and she needs to heal them. And she was abandoned as a child by her own father where she found him. And whenever she found her father, y'all, was a sad situation. My sister walked up on the doorstep and he called the law on her and told her to get out of his yard. For the first time ever in my sister's life, she seen her sister and they looked just alike. And she was devastated. She called my mom and she's like, I just seen my dad and like he called the cops on me and blah, blah, blah. Well, the next day, dude calls my mom at work telling her, why'd you send her to my house? I ain't paying no back child support. Why would you do this? And my mom's like, I didn't send her. She found you. And I told her that you didn't want to have nothing to do with her. Y'all, my sister got her heart broke because he called the cops on her. And he thought that my mom sent him in. Whole time she didn't. My sister went on the search. And she had called me and she was like, Sherry, my sister looks just like me. She was like, you would not believe this. So it gave me cold chills. And she's like, and he just treated me like I wasn't nothing. Yeah. I was like, man, this is just awful. Like, that ain't good. But my mother did try to warn her and told her, said, listen, he's not a nice man. Like, don't go over there. Like, that man is not nice. He didn't want to have anything to do with you when you was born. And my sister, she was hard headed. She still wanted to go. And like, hey, y'all, that shit right there. That's what I'm saying. You got people out in this world, like, they don't care. They just, You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna be away from your child for 40 something years and they find you, and that's the first thing you say is, I'm not paying no child support? What in the. We're talking about 40 something years, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's a it's a heartbreaking situation. You just never know what somebody's story is and what they've been through in life. You know what I'm saying? And it's really important to get to know because you never know. Like some people don't talk about the really bad things that they've been through or what happened in a household that they was in that they actually got moved into. They're not telling you, especially kids that have been in the system and being adopted out, and then they went from that to prison and been bounced around from place to place to place. Like they've encountered different kind of monsters, right? And they don't talk about that. So 9 times out of 10, you will find that person in heavy addiction, depression, that cut themselves and stuff like that.
Pinky toes.
Yeah. And even everything like, and Bree will tell you this, everything that me and her father went through and shit like that, I never kept her and her brother away from their father. No matter whatever toxic shit was going on, when he would call and say he was coming, I never ever kept them away from their father because my oldest son, that was a cycle. They would always try to keep him away and do this and do that, and I never wanted my kids to experience that because no matter what, that was still their father. Like it is what it is. Yeah, he had a sickness. So did I couldn't judge him for that, but them was his children. You see what I'm saying? And that's why, like these people out here, like, well, now you can't see your kids because you got 4 baby mamas over here. That's none of your damn business.
Now you want to pay. Now they want you to pay the price for doing the right thing.
Yeah, and it's like, what the hell is going on here? It's none of your damn business. Like I was telling y'all, my daughter and them, they got a stepsister. She showed me a picture of her, but I've never actually talked to the mother. Cause you wanna know why? It ain't none of my damn business. That is something her father had going on. Ain't none of my damn business. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that's what people don't understand. They can't stop meddling. They always want to put their nose in somebody else's business. And it's like, what is that? Why would I go over there and talk to this woman and tell her about this and this and this? I don't know her relationship with him. You know what I'm saying? It's none of my business. We've moved on, like we've been apart for a long time. You see what I'm saying? But people always meddling, meddling worse than stealing. And that's why I say, like, some of these co-parenting situations, it's like there's jealousy and envy and hate. And it's like, what about the children? Are you thinking about the children? What is going on with them? Like, you might hate that person, but okay, you need to pack that bag and make sure that child goes. And if there is a problem, then you need to sit down like adults and you need to talk about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just too much. Yeah, and them situations are nightmares. It was like my first situation I learned. So my second one, I did my very, very best to try to keep a very, very cordial relationship. And then, the kids got old enough, they had phones, they would talk to dad and stuff like that. And it's just it's a crazy situation. It's like, because sometimes the kids didn't know, I'd send them to the fucking truck and I'd be like, listen, make sure you got your shit together. You know what I'm saying? We would have that conversation without the kids being around type shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, at the end of the day, that's what needs to be happening. Don't be having these conversations with a 4 or 5 year old sitting around. They don't need to see you fight and argue. They need to see y'all getting along. Mom or dad coming in, grabbing the backpacks. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we're going to do this for the weekend. Y'all have a good time, whatever the case may be. They shouldn't be seeing y'all fight and argue and your text messages and this and this and this. That shit's toxic. It's like, because what are you teaching the kids at the end of the day? Because they're going to pick those traits up, and it's like, they don't need to see that shit. They need to see people adulting, being fucking parents, and stop arguing back and forth about some shit. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, a lot of times, people can't gather that. They don't know what to do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cause y'all listen, I ain't gonna lie. Parents that whenever you got people that do that type of shit with when in a family dynamic, they got secrets. That's why. That's why they try to alienate the children from the other parent. Cause 9 times out of 10, there's a fucking secret that they don't want to come out. And that's what I had to learn a long time ago. I'm like, don't nobody care about that. Stop doing this to the kids. Don't nobody care what you was doing back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Exactly. Yeah. And see, y'all, that's something else that I let my kids learn as well. Like, I let them see their own father's behavior. That's another thing people don't understand. They sit around and they badmouth them and do this. And I can't tell y'all how many times it was situations where I remember my oldest sitting at the window with his backpack, and his daddy didn't show up. And Brianna's father was there, right? So we took him out to McDonald's, but he sat there and he cried. And there was a time where we would sit there and we would make excuses for him. I'd be like, he had to work, son. He had a family emergency. Like, come on, this. But there was a time where Brianna's father was there helping raise the oldest one. You see what I'm saying? And we was making excuses for the other one all the time. So that's what I'm saying. People don't give credit where credit's due in situations. And it's like, listen, when you're dealing with his, theirs, mine, and ours, and we always try to have birthday parties together, Christmases together, Thanksgivings together, all of this stuff. And there was always animosity and everybody hated each other. But at the end of the day, I'm just always people pleasing. I'm like, okay, everybody, let's just get along, like for the kids, you know what I'm saying? And it was just impossible. And me and my oldest son, we had a conversation. And it's like, he's like, Mom, I just want everybody to get along. I said, son, you're 23. Do you know how toxic this shit has been? Your first birthday party, we asked for ice cream. Do you realize that you'd already done ate your cake and opened up your first big Tonka truck that you was riding on, and here comes your daddy pulling up with some melted ass ice cream after we done grilled hot dogs and I said, listen, what the hell? Like, this is not ever going to happen, because you know why? He wanted to control the party. And I'm like, I kept calling and saying, hey, where do you want to do this at? Oh, I don't know. That was the response I always got. So I end up having to make the final decision, right? So the communication was never clear. So it's like, it always got thrown in my lap. And I'm just like, okay, well, fuck it. We're going to go do it at this park here. And we're going to choose this here. And we're going to eat this type of food. And then whenever it's time, it's like, okay, where's the ice cream? He's like, Mama, where's my ice cream? Oh, your daddy's on the way with it. He's 2.5 hours late. I'm sorry. Once again, we was making excuses for this person again. Y'all see what I'm saying? But these be the same people that'll destroy you and talk about how you ain't shit. And you're over here and you're like, do you know how many fucking excuses I made for your behavior? If I told the truth about really things that Just shut your ass up and get away from me. A lot of injustice. You see what I'm saying? How many times have you protected somebody's reputation and they're sitting over here and trying to destroy yours? And you're saying you're like, what? Like, can you make this make sense for me? Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. So when you have to like live through these type of situations, you do tend to get in this King of Swords energy on somebody because you're thinking logically at this point because you're like, listen, you play too many mind games. Like I done called your ass how many times and told you that we need to do A, B, C, or D, but I'm the one that at the end of the day I have to make the decisions. So whatever, you know what I'm saying? And somebody here is now they see that you're in a loving relationship and they're over here and they're like, oh, so I done lost you for good. Should I been gone? I got tired of being the one that always had to make the decisions. You know what I'm saying? In situations, right? You could be dealing with that. And somebody here, there is a great message that's coming in for you and your lover. Okay. Well, I don't know how long that I'm gonna be on line, baby, but I'll be here. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, be safe. Please do. Okay. Don't be letting them. You know.
But
I ain't got
I
to.
think when she get there, they already in their cell. They had their food, they had their shower.
Yes.
So there's no reason for them to come out their cell.
No, that's what she was saying. She works overnight and they're on 23-hour lockdown. They only got an hour.
Oh yeah. Hey Bree, I forgot to tell you, but I'm pretty sure you seen it. Them boys like to how can I say it to be respectfully? Play with their little Vienna sauces when they know that you coming around for count and you look through the little window. Yeah, they like to play with their little Viennas. So you see anybody playing with their Viennas, I'm telling you now, put paperwork on their ass. Because if you don't write them up, they gonna keep on doing it because they gonna think it's okay. And the word gonna spread around the penitentiary. You know, Bree, she like to look at their little Vienna sauces. So don't let them get you like that, cuz. Put paperwork on them bitches. And anybody got anything to say about it, tell them how they see for you.
Shit. Yeah, I forgot to. Yeah, they love doing that. Like at count time and shit, they'll get to playing with themselves. Cause some guards, some females like that shit. Like they'll stand there and watch, or they'll see it and walk off and come back and look. Like yeah, they do shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want them to get her like that though.
Yeah. Well, she is her mama. She's feisty. She's feisty. She ain't finna let nobody do no shit.
Put paperwork on them bitches. They ain't got
She'll probably bang on the door with that damn stick and say, "Put that thing up. What you doing?" That'd be some shit I'd do. Walk past and bang. Go put that thing up. Listen.
Yeah, tell them put that little thing up. Why can't even see it?
She said, "I already have."
Hey, that's how you get them. Put their ass on blast out loud. So I can't even see that little shit. Put that little shit up, boy. I can't even see that little shit. Who got a big one? Get their ass.
Tell me about somebody being heartless. Cause somebody's moving on here, child.
There you go. She said she rolled up and it escalated immediately. What you mean it escalated?
Yeah, somebody's foundation is in reverse, okay? Somebody's on this wheel of karma. Yes, ma'am. You get that honestly. With this opportunist over here, King of Cups in reverse, they can't move the calmer waters. This person, okay, this King of Cups is upset because somebody is in a loving relationship with a King of Swords here. Empress. This person is losing their damn mind. Because you're over here and you're celebrating with somebody else, Empress. And see, you could have gotten this King of Swords on somebody's ass and told them. Right. Mm-hmm. Well, that's a good thing. Just make sure that you just protecting yourself, baby, okay? Queen of Wands. Yeah, somebody's pissed off at you, fire signs. Because you're with this King of Swords and they're upset. This King of Cups is mad as hell. That's good. Yeah. You definitely don't want to let nobody do no shit and let them take it far. See, because somebody's in this Five of Cups energy, okay, and they really upset, Queen of Wands, because you are not letting somebody interfere with your new relationship here, okay, with this King of Swords, and somebody's really upset here because they ain't moved on. Why is some star card? Yeah, you done healed from this narcissistic piece of shit. That's what that is. This person here, and they use their emotions. They're always using their emotions to do something here, and you know that. Yeah. 154 on the clock. That's a 9. That's a 10. Yeah. Somebody could be shit. Somebody could be in jail, and they over here and they stressed the fuck out because they know you ain't having shit to do with them. Mm-hmm. She is her mama. grinding. Yeah, she's her mama. Yeah.
No matter where it says the Miko Sayako, so she need to drive careful.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever shit is.
Yeah. See, because somebody here could have left you when you was in your Seven of Pentacles energy, Queen of Wands, and you and they left you stuck. They tried to trap you, right? And somebody could have left you for another option, and they just left you like an elf on the shelf. And whenever they come back, you was with this King of Swords, and now they over here, and they like, hold on, wait a minute, that ain't. Now you was supposed to sit up there, and you didn't jump your ass off the shelf. You like, man, hold on. And now somebody here could actually be getting some time, and now they in this Eight of Swords energy. Somebody here, it got their energy back. Somebody getting karma for what they did to you. Okay, yeah. And yeah, King of Wands. Mm-hmm. Somebody here was very promiscuous. This, yeah. Okay, now the energy switch. Tell me about this King of Wands. What's he doing? He's trying to come in with a temptation, okay? What is this? Empress, there could be like up to 3 men here that's trying to come in and they can't 10 of swords you and they're real upset about this, okay? Because they have no power over a situation, and that's the truth. And they're very, very depressed and stressed out. They ain't got no balance. Because you don't want this fishy ass cup. Yeah. And they can't get no victory. Because, like I said, you're different now. Like, you don't accept this 2 of Cups in reverse, you know? And they could be having people follow you on social media. Okay, that could be very significant. Their family, their friends, their co-workers. They got people over here stalking the shit out of you. Yeah. See, I almost slipped up and said something, but you know what? I'm gonna leave that alone. Okay, listen, go find you something safe to do. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all be coming over here telling us what we need, and how did you even find yourself here? Like, what? Y'all be finding yourself in tarot land. How'd you find yourself here? Because we sure don't come looking for you, okay? And maybe I popped up on your timeline because you need to be going and doing something, okay? You need the message.
Message.
Yeah, somebody can't attack you anymore because you've done. Okay, this could be somebody here that likes to pay somebody to do some kind of spiritual work on you. Okay, yeah, and somebody paid somebody to do something here, and this person and the person they paid, their life has been in shambles ever since. Transformation in reverse. And they couldn't end your world, but that's what they was trying to do. Okay. Yeah, somebody's stagnant about the past 4 cups. Mm-hmm. 3 pentacles in reverse. Yeah, these backfires, y'all, is smacking these people hard, and they don't know what to do. They lost in the sauce over here. This ain't got shit to do with you, collective.
What are you doing?
This gonna be your last time eating, okay? Now, you can eat that food. You don't get no shit.
Okay. Now, y'all, listen now. You got folks that ain't never gonna learn.
Would you do emergency reading for $40? You only block?
No, I don't block them. I'll do an emergency read for 75.
And Key said she got to read up with her mom really quick.
Ah, okay.
But she said she want to read it.
Okay. That's fine, babies. Just let me know. Yeah, I'm going to be on here for a little while. I'm actually about to take a break and I'm going to go smoke real quick. But yeah, I'm going to be here for a little while. Oh, it's okay. Hey, listen, I understand.
And Mark Jones want to read it.
Okay. Will you be available at 9:30? I'm Central Time. And it's 8:22 now.
Yeah. So that whatever time this is, where they at?
Yeah. It's 8:22 now, 9:30. Will you be available? If so, send me an email, okay? And let me know what's going on. My hour readings are let's see, 45 for 30 minutes, and my hour readings are actually 85. If we're gonna do an hour, yeah, and you want this emergency, you want it like right now, I might have to do it for 100. I'm gonna be honest. Cause like that's cutting into my time on here with everybody else. Just email me and let me know what you want to do, okay? Hold on, y'all. I'm finna step out and smoke, okay? Yeah, that is, especially for an hour. And then you want me to go on and rush into this? Yeah, listen now. Reciprocate the energy for me. But yeah, I got you. Listen, and we can handle the business. Yeah. Um Y'all personal readings, man, I'm gonna tell you something. Listen, that's hard work and doing Reiki sessions and putting content out and coming on here live and doing this. That's a lot of energy. That's why my ass slept for a couple hours. Listen, I ate some homemade chicken and dressing and went in there and got in the bed. Okay. Yeah. Well, my husband started it last night, and then I got off work, and then I went in there and finished it, and he went to sleep, and he didn't get to eat none until this afternoon. So he started the chicken and dressing. I finally finished it up last night. Yeah, but there's my email right there. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. Okay, collector. Sorry about that. Yeah, I just checked it. Gotcha.
You gotta go outside. You wanna go outside? You wanna go outside?
No, I'm not in Kansas, baby. Um, Miss Tammy, yeah, you need to go take that visit, okay? I feel like you're gonna get some truth, okay?
All right, come on, let's go outside. Come on. Come on. You all do too much. I don't know if you need it for the comments. Come on, let's go outside.
Hello, hello, welcome.
Oh shit, son.
I don't feel like it. I feel like you need to go see her. Okay, so family, I love y'all. I'm about to hop up off of here, okay? And do a personal reading. I just want to send everybody some love, light, and healing. Y'all please take care of yourself, okay? Stay vigilant. Just do what you need to do. Y'all know this energy is really, really crazy right now, okay? So keep your emotions in check, okay? All right. Thank you. And y'all, I'll be posting some more messages as well, okay? And I'll see y'all in the morning, probably about the same time, okay? All right. I love you, baby. You be safe tonight, okay? All right. Talk to y'all later. No, it's okay. Tammy, I was just saying, listen, you need to go and talk to your sister, especially if she's fixing to pass on. Like, go and, just do what needs to be done, okay? Because I don't want you to have no regrets later on and things like that. Like, I feel like you're gonna get some truth, okay? And that's important. Hello, hello, welcome.